Assalamualaikum to Madam Raida. So today I'm going to talk about source of fire. There are three things that can lead to fire based on fire triangle model, which is oxygen, heat and fuel. For oxygen source, normal air contains 21 CO2. Some food materials contain sufficient oxygen within their makeup to support burning. Other than that, for heat source, open flame, hot surface and electrical energy can lead into burning. For the last one, fuel have three physical state, which is gases, liquids and solid. Antara gas yang akan menyebabkan kebakaran ialah propan dan butane. Liquid pula turpentine dan cat. Untuk pepejal iaitu arang dan plastik. Antara punca kebakaran yang boleh berlaku di tahfiz Darul Quran Ittifaqiyah ialah short circuit and children playing with things that can cause a fire. Police found out that the fire was caused by a short circuit at the dormitory, but the latest information from fire department state that the fire are not caused due to short circuit because everything was in a good condition, especially the electric wiring system. At the end, police officers and fire department state that Tahfiz Darul Quran Ittifaqiyah caught on fire because children playing with things that can cause a fire, which is gas canister and petrol oil. This is the picture of Tahfiz Darul Quran Ittifaqiyah before caught on fire.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Nur Aiman and I will explain the step to apply fire emergency. It can be said that every day there can be a fire in a company in a country, and the main thing is when this event happens, the worker will hear the alarm and immediately move to a safe place. At this point, admin and company leaders play an important role in ensuring that emergency movement runs smoothly to avoid unwanted situation. Therefore, the individual need to prepare detailed and easy to understand fire emergency plan. Before you can train employees in your organization fire and evacuation plan, you need to create the right policies and procedures. Many businesses choose to assemble a safety committee to make the plan. At a minimum, your fire and evacuation plan should include the preferred message for reporting or alerting fellow employee to fires and other life safety emergency. Second, emergency escape procedure and route assignment such as floor plans, map, and secure or refuge areas. And lastly, clear roles and responsibility for fire, evacuation, or other emergency. Once your policies and procedure for fires and evacuation are in place, the next step is sharing the plan with employees. Be sure every employee receives this information when they first begin working at your organization and review it regularly with your entire team. The emergency plan should be documented and given to employee in written form or another accessible form. It should also be shared in person to allow team members to ask questions. Also, be sure evacuation route, fire protection equipment, and fire alarm pull station are marked. Now, it's time to conduct a workplace fire drill. Sound the fire alarm to be heard and seen by every employee. The purpose of the fire drill is to make sure every employee understands how to get out of the building in an emergency and what to do when they get outside. To run effective fire drill, track how quickly every employee can exit and meet at the proper location, and then improve your time during the next exercise. Even though practicing a fire evacuation plan can be life-saving, some employees won't take the exercise as seriously as they should. Consider motivation employees to improve their preparedness and efficiency. Following a successful fire drill, one with no casualty where everyone meet the target time. Offer an incentive relevant to your team, such as extra time for lunch or leaving early on a Friday. Lastly, conduct regular fire drills. Practice make perfect. Create a culture of preparedness in the workplace by conducting regular fire drills. Business can enable their employees to respond to fire immediately and appropriately by pairing routine fire alarm tests and exercise with consistent training. To prevent fire drill from becoming too routine, consider switching up the evacuation scenario. For example, have someone stand at a particular edge with a sign reading "It's blocked" to stimulate an actual potential situation and force employee to react.
Okay, the lesson learned from this case. Number 1, we need to know how to act in fire situation. For example, we need to find initiative to save ourselves, such as using the window to get out or using the emergency exit. But in the situation of this case, we need to take steps when caught in a fire, such as covering the mouth with a hand or cloth, so as not to inhale the smoke of the fire. This situation also involves the public, so the occupants need to act calmly and safely and find facilities to save themselves. Number 2, find a suitable tool or fire extinguisher to reduce the fire. As you know, the first thing you think of when a fire breaks out is to find a fire extinguisher to eliminate fire. You guys also can use water to eliminate fire, so it can help control the fire from spreading worse. And number 3, the authorities must be concerned about the safety aspect, especially during fire. For this situation, the management need to apply alarm fire to send warning quickly so that the occupant can act early to save themselves. That's all. For the last, remember, don't panic, calm yourself and find a way to get out from fire situation.